Seriously guys, I'm back again with another video, and today we're going to be reacting to Dream SMP Oversimplified by NCBYT. I don't even know how the hell I just said it that smooth, but I did, and I'm proud of myself for it, so of course this is the video that we're going to be reacting to. But without further ado, let's get into it. But before we start, I should have said this earlier. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, you know, like, comment, subscribe. It's always, a good basis, I think, But seriously, guys, if you actually do enjoy the content, remember just to have fun, and let's actually get into it.
Dream moved underground, Ponk lived with the chickens, and Sapnap and Alyssa built houses by the lake. Also, Bad Boy Halo happened at some point. Mobs murder Dream's horse, Dream and Sapnap murder George, and Sapnap murders Halo's pet fish, which makes him very sad, so he quits. Will you come back if we give you more fish? Yeah, okay, I guess.
Dude.
George steals Sapnap's horse, and Sapnap kills his own horse trying to hit George, so they sue each other, and surprise, Sapnap wins, and George is sentenced to death. Sapnap might join him if he feels like it. Then Tommy Innit joins the server. Hey, can I invite some friends? Sure, go ahead. Oh. He then commits multiple murders and domestic terrorism attacks before tunneling into a hill. He also steals some of Ponk's land and kills his chickens. I'm sure that won't backfire on him or anything. Puns and Tubbo build houses by Dream's bridge, Fundy hides in a cave, and Purple becomes an alien. Dream is trying to listen to some music, but all the best songs belong to Tommy Innit, who just killed Alyssa because Alyssa burned down Sapnap's house because Sapnap burned down Ponk's lemon tree because Ponk, well, actually there's no reason. Sapnap is just a massive pyromaniac, and Ponk was getting really sick of being bullied by every player in the server except Puns and Tubbo. Those guys were angels. And Dream is friends with Ponk and Alyssa. So you know what that means. Dream should steal the discs, which he wanted to do anyway. So while everybody else was busy committing various acts of arson and murder, he snuck into Tommy's base and stole both the discs. Tommy found out almost immediately and teamed up with Sapnap and Tubbo to get them back, but failed. In the meantime, Fundy logged on with plans to kill Dream on sight, but when Dream was nowhere to be found, he decided to kill Tubbo instead. He tried drowning Tubbo while he was eating pizza, but Purple discovered him before running away, giving Tubbo just enough time to break out of the trap. But Fundy killed him anyway.
This is so damn helpful.
And then moved on to Purple because he wanted to test his cool new shovel. Purple beat up
Still confusing as hell though.
Fundy, then Fundy beat up Tubbo, then Purple beat up Fundy again, then Tubbo and a creeper accidentally beat up Purple's redstone machine, then Purple beat up Fundy a third time before they all talked it out in the new socializing club. Oh, and Tommy was there. He set the club on fire. They all agreed to truce if Fundy gave Tubbo back his stolen pickaxe, so they went out into the forest to find it. Fundy wasted their time until Purple started
I know it's all part of a story plot, but still, why not just make another pickaxe?
trying to kill him, so he told Tubbo where it was actually hidden. Tubbo took the pickaxe back and then joined Purple to kill Fundy, while Tommy joined the call and immediately left because it was too... He still wanted to help Tubbo though, so he followed them and ended up killing Purple in confusion. Fundy stole the items and broke the truce when he killed Purple and refused to give the items back. Purple was no match for him without his gear, so he decided to fight the battle another day. Tubbo went to help Tommy steal his discs back by using an X-ray glitch to find Dream's secret base. They failed to find the discs and decided to just trade away the chest plate, with Tommy stashing them away safely in his ender chest. Then everybody...
Okay, Dream, the best player in Minecraft. He owns the dang server. Could've just got more netherite.
Decided to stop killing each other for a little while, and they became peaceful farmers for a day or two, until Purple built a trap in the socializing club for Fundy, and accidentally killed himself, Tommy, and Dream in the process. A bunch of bees die, and then Wilbur and Arid join the server. I'm sure that won't cause any drama. Dream commits genocide against Tubbo's villagers, causing him to relocate to a jungle base above the nether. Wilbur decided he wanted to be rich, so he started a drug empire with Tommy until Sapnap found out and tried to have them arrested. Screw this, screw you, I have a right to sell drugs, I'm making a new nation. So all the Europeans got together and formed L'Manberg, to which Dream said,
That's what America just said.
Wait, no, you can't do that, we own everything, and challenged them to war. L'Manberg fought many battles, some of which they almost didn't lose, until Dream got bored and blew up the entire city. Dude, leave us alone. Will you leave us alone if I give you my music discs? Okay, thanks, bye. So they continued their drug empire, inviting Jack Manifold, Crackety, and Nicky into the city, while Skeppy hid away from everybody else and also maybe traded a dead horse for Tommy's cat disc. Speaking of horses, Tommy's horse is dead, and so is Tommy, and Tubbo, and Dream. Purple and Jack attempt to establish capitalism and fail, while Dream, Tommy, Crackety, and Tubbo are busy
Capitalism is king!
asking for Twitch subscriptions. Hey, you could make a religion out of this. Sapnap decided to kill everybody's pets until they got mad enough to kill his pets until he got mad enough to declare war and massacre nearly every animal on the server. Hey, you can make a religion out of- No, don't. Carl Jacobs joined sometime in between. He collected music discs and built a pizza parlor like the saint he is.
Of course, the ads.
Stop the workday and start your getaway with fresh outdoor collections from Living Spaces. These pieces bring staycation.
It's time for who should rule over L'Manberg. Usually it would be Wilbur since he was the founder, but the parties of Swag, Schlatt, and Coconut decided they wanted to try too. Surprise, Schlatt and Quackity both win, and they immediately exile Wilbur and Tommy. Technoblade watched
See, this is what happens when you try to make democracy out of a monarchy.
Just Karate Kid and decides to become the Mr. Miyagi of Dream SMP, mentoring the two in Pogtopia until they become strong enough to reclaim their homeland. In the meanwhile, the entire universe hates Schlatt, Schlatt is on life support, and Manberg has taxes. Then nothing happens for a few weeks, except demons and animal abuse, nothing unusual. So to make everybody angry again, Schlatt hosts the Manberg Festival, and everyone's ready to kill him. But he was already suspicious of his right-hand man Tubbo, and asked Technoblade to publicly execute him in front of the crowd. Techno agreed, then killed Schlatt, Quackity, and half of the crowd, sending the entire server into chaos.
Well,
Manberg still hates itself, Pogtopia started hating itself, and everybody else hates both of them, eventually teaming up to create the Badlands. Tommy travels back to Manberg with the intention of assassinating its leaders, but Quackity was so mad at Schlatt's disrespect that he killed him, resigned, and joined up with Pogtopia. Also, Wilbur went insane and tried to blow up Manberg. Twice. Schlatt ends up dead after trying to attack Tommy and Quackity. Wilbur discovers his explosives have been destroyed, Dream reveals there's an imposter among them, and the war begins. Pogtopia and the Badlands meet at a large stick and have a tea party while discussing how much Manberg sucks, and a bridge is built between the two kingdoms to help them destroy each other. Carl and Sapnap ignore the war and create their own faction centered around bagels and rutabagas, shortly before changing their mind and joining up with Dream and Schlatt. Puns duels George over a firework until he climbs up a tree, then George duels Sapnap till they're separated, then Sapnap duels Tommy until both their pets are dead. Is it wartime yet? I think it's wartime. Everybody meets to decide whether they support the rebellion or whether they support not supporting it. Surprise, most of the world supports it, and they win. Not sure about Manberg though, looks pretty messy over there.
Yeah,
now that that's over,
it's rebuildable. I mean, it's just a few thousand blocks, man.
Manberg rebuilds, Mexican Manberg copies their idea, Era overthrows George and becomes king, and Tommy's exiled for disturbing the peace. For a little while, everything was calm again. Homes, restaurants, casinos, towers, and bridges were built, and new faces tore the land during the ceasefire. Somebody found an egg in their base, I'm sure that won't cause any problems. Mexican Manberg was blown up before being turned into El Rapids, Australia just became itself, Gogtopia simultaneously became itself
Jesus Christ.
and killed itself, Tommy wants to kill himself but Dream beats him to it, and everybody wants to kill Technoblade, so they do.
You've got mail.
Nice.
It's from Technoblade. He found you living under his house and asks you to be his friend. This message also got forwarded to Filza. They all decided to be friends because they had so much in common. Meanwhile, money. Manberg holds a festival which is secretly an assassination plot against Dream, but Dream destroys the community house and frames Tommy, who denies it and flames Tubbo before apologizing and betraying Techno by switching sides, with Techno then leaving with Dream, who now had both music discs and therefore all the power he needed to destroy Manberg for good. After several days of chaos,
I completely
they return with Filza and an army of hounds, and the fighting begins. Withers destroy the players, TNT rains from the sky to destroy the land, and Techno's team are there to clean up what's left behind. When it was all over, everybody split apart and made some cities and other stuff. Rambo forgets who he is, Ghostbird takes a vacation to Purgatory, and Tubbo makes a small team dedicated to taking down Dream, and producing enough nukes to destroy the universe if they fail. Surprise, they succeed, and Dream dies twice before being thrown into Pandora's vault. Wouldn't it be nice to control the world, which right now are puppets with no one controlling them? The Egg Empire, or Eggpire for short, wants to gain control, but Eret stops them and says, "Wait, no, you can't do that, I'm the king, I have all the power." And the Eggpire said, "How about I do anyway?" And the Eggpire invaded more and more and more and more and more of the world, and was planning to invade the entire SMP. Tommy decided to visit Dream in prison to talk about life, but there was a security breach and Tommy got locked inside with Dream while they waited. While they were trapped together, Tommy annoyed and argued with Dream until they got in a fistfight, permanently killing him. This makes a lot of people sad, so they built some statues and shrines to honor his legacy. Jack takes over Tommy's old hotel to try to gain power, while the Eggpire actually does. They make Puffy mad in the process though, so she joins Technoblade's team and they become the Syndicate and become more and more powerful. Wilbur and Tommy briefly debate how cool it is to be dead before Dream resurrects Tommy to prove he could, promising to revive Wilbur to create chaos. They remain trapped together for nearly a week until Sam returns and rescues Tommy, now discovering the world covered in blood vines and his home stolen by Jack Manifold. Schlatt decided he wanted to make a return as well, so he asked Quackity to steal Dream's Book of Resurrection, which he has yet to do. The world is covered in blood, the dead are coming back to life, everybody hates everybody else, and we're all gonna die. Bye.
Take control.
That was the best oversimplified stuff. I'm still completely a lot lost, but, you know, it was something, you know? I understand about 50% more. I can tell you that much. My knowledge has increased. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Now, if you did, I already said everything in the beginning, so don't worry about that. And see you in the next one.